default. Okay.
That's the only custom app what I created in the demo class for 10
Okay.
minutes. So,
Okay.
and again, I have explained about sales, marketing, and call center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Later on, I'm this app launcher is something like it's like a starting screen where you can switch to different applications.
Oh, okay.
So people call as Sales Cloud. So generally, a sales application is called Sales Cloud in Salesforce.
Mm-hmm.
So sales people will be using this. Account managers will be using this application. Who want to sell Service Cloud for service type of applications. For service
So,
people, marketing.
I have a question. Let's say if you are, this is for one small company, right? Like all
Right.
these applications, this is one basic company. But
Okay.
let's say if it's AT&T, they have so many other modules, custom applications just like this,
Yeah.
along with the default applications. They have
Right.
thousands of applications.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I know that.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
So in this case, right, what they can do, they can integrate with existing applications of AT&T. Like they might be using Java applications, right?
Oh, so
Uh,
they can switch on to cloud computing.
they can integrate the existing application. There's no need to migrate everything. They can use.
Just integrate.
They can integrate data integrations. They can do application integrations. They can even create new custom application, and they can switch off the old application, and they can migrate all the old data to the new data.
Okay,
That's
okay.
called so all the legacy systems like who which applications are developed in Java,
Which
right?
were working on Java and C++,
Java and Oracle .NET,
whatever it
right?
is.
They can migrate to Salesforce.com, and so in that cases, the legacy systems are Java and .NET applications. So this is the new application. So for that,
Okay,
you use data integration tools, all this stuff.
okay.
And coming up to work.com, right? Work.com is something like so this is the gamification in the enterprises, in enterprise companies. People share thanks, people share tags, people share badges between people. So
What is
if
that?
you're helping me, I will share a badge to you. Thank you for helping me, all this stuff. And I can even share some badges. You are the rock star, you are superstar, something like this.
Okay.
So it's
It's
like
like
it
a
will encourage
social
people.
networking.
Exactly, it's
Social
not
networking.
yeah, like social networking, you can share badges to other. So for suppose um uh, I and in my team there are four colleagues. So so one guy is helping a lot. So every person will share some badges to him. He helped on this stuff. He helped. He You say thank you. Um you say you are the rock star, something like that. So all these
So this is
badges
this is
will
a
work.
custom application or it's a
It's a
mandatory
standard
application.
standard application by Salesforce.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, 1 second. Application by Salesforce. Okay, 1 second. I'm talking to. Hello.
అన్న వినిపించట్లేదు. Hello. I can't hear you. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Chop.
So this is something like, so at the end of year, right? At the end of this year, so all the badges. So if you are the great helper, you'll get a lot of badges, around 20 badges, all this stuff. Based on that, you can get more performance reviews, and people can
So
rate
is
you.
this
People,
followed in every other company that is using
yeah, people
Salesforce?
who
This
use
badges.
Salesforce, right? They can use it for free. Yeah, they can use this
Okay.
for free, and
No, do they use it for sure? Like,
yeah,
is
they
it
are using for
mandatory?
sure
That's what.
this. So it's actually Salesforce.com acquired a company called Ripple, which is like a gamification and a performance management tool. So they make it
Okay.
as work.com. So if you go to work.com, you can even access the same thing. So this is by
Oh,
Salesforce.com.
okay. So this is where it comes from.
Yeah, so they acquired a company called Ripple, which is earlier they renamed this as this. So you can click on view demo so that they can show you. So these are all the badges you see,
Can
and
you
you can.
spell it? What is it? Ripple?
No, no, the company name is completely changed, right? It's now work.com.
Okay, 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 okay. We
Hey,
got it.
Randir, you there? So I'm just explaining some about some applications.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
this is we are now in App Launcher. What is App Launcher means? So you can see all the application navigation points here, like a big images
Mm-hmm.
in a tile site. So this is a sales service marketing app, and this is work.com app, which I shared you now. And this is community app. What is community app? Generally, for a company, there will be a lot of partners. There will be some customers. For suppose you take a
Mm-hmm.
AT&T store. So there are some retail stores who sell AT&T SIM cards also. They are called partners. And there are some companies who and the customers will buy directly from AT&T, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So generally, Salesforce.com will help to connect with your customers, with your partners, uh, in a
The
social way. In a social way, like you can talk to them in like a Facebook type of environment. So coming to so
can
it's,
you
yeah, I will show you. Okay, here. So you can have partner communities where you can talk to your partners. Partners can share you what all the targets what they have made today. They can say that I
okay.
have sold 500 SIM cards today, so that they will get some commission to
Mm-hmm.
them. And coming to customer
Mm-hmm.
portal, what they can do, they can raise tickets, they can pay their own bills, they can see their history, all this stuff that can be
Okay.
done in customer portals. So this is a community. Again, in customer community, you can take feedback from customers also. For suppose, so
Mm-hmm.
so the customers who are using your product can give some ratings, can give some ideas to your company, saying, hey, you can start this internet broadband
This
service, that type of
new
ideas you can.
feature. Okay.
Yeah, you can ask for new
Okay.
features also, all this stuff you can calculate here.
So obviously, the portal is different for both customers and partners. It's different
Exactly.
from partners portal.
Partners will
Okay.
have a lot of the visibility of managing a lot of customers also,
Oh,
right?
obviously.
the
Okay.
the partner can
Mm-hmm.
sell a lot of sims, right? So in this case you can
Venkat,
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, Venkat, partners typically are suppliers too.
Suppliers. Yeah, suppliers also. In cases, like in some cases, if you are a manufacturing company, you directly give some a lot of products to your distributor, where he will sell to a lot of small vendors and shops, right? In this cases, you make this distributor as a partner, so that he can say that I need 5,000 products at once, 5,000 5,000 AT&T SIM cards at once. So he can be a distributor, he can be a wholesale seller also, partner. A customer is a
So
single user
anyone
customer.
that works with the company gets into the partner, either supplier or partner
Yeah,
would come into partner. Okay.
yeah. Again, in communities, there are two types again. One is partner communities, these are for partners. One is customer
Okay.
communities. Customer community is very independent to a person or a single client, where that that person can tell about their issues, what they are facing about the current products. They can raise tickets from that. They can see what all the build amounts, all this stuff based on your company products or so. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's go to app launcher again. So what all you see applications here on the right, on this drop down box, you see the same applications here also. See, I see community here now. Site.com. What is site.com? So generally, some companies will use site.com for building their websites directly from Salesforce. So for suppose if you go to hv.com, all their sites runs on salesforce.com. They sell their laptops, everything on Salesforce application. So
Looks like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
so generally what they will do, it's easy to develop a site with site.com. So they can directly drag and drop images, they can put some simple content, there's no need to code html css. It automatically
Okay.
brings the proper templates to you, style sheets all automatically. And you can even
Mm-hmm.
integrate your crm. Again, whenever a person is buying a product, it will be automatically created as a lead, right? Lead and account opportunity. I will explain the
Mm-hmm.
crm concepts later. All the data will be synced back to Salesforce very immediately. If some guy is purchasing, or if some guy is asking for a product.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, and coming back to Salesforce Charter. So this is like an enterprise. You can say Facebook plus Twitter. So people can comment, people can mention others, people can put comments, people can share documents. So generally, if you go to Charter, there are some groups.
Can they share pictures and stuff too,
Yeah, pictures
or
and stuff. You
just
can create your own
images?
pictures. So I can put my own picture, all this stuff. You can put your profile
Oh,
pictures.
sharing. Okay.
You can generally, if you see Facebook, you cannot attach big files like documents, pdfs, and all this stuff. But here in enterprise thing, right, you might see SharePoint, all this stuff. SharePoint is like a legacy type of application for sharing the documents inside the company for a project. So in the current in the current environment, right, people,
Mm-hmm.
so if a project is running from the past 2 years, for suppose a
Okay.
project started on 2012 January, and you joined the project like 2 months back, what will
Okay.
happen? You don't know what's happened from the past 2 years, right?
Legacy. Mm-hmm.
No, what all the data, what people are talking about the requirements from the past 2 years, you don't know. If you join today, you have to take knowledge transfer from a person in the same project. You have to, right?
Yeah,
So
that's correct.
what groups will do is, whenever a project is going to start, so
Mm-hmm.
project, I'm getting a new public group, a private group also. I'm
Whenever a
going
new
to,
person is joining, they will have all
yeah.
the
So there
files,
is a call
right?
project which is
Upload
started.
documents.
Project one started
Mm-hmm.
on May 2012. So I don't need to put the date, but I am just putting the date for differentiating the
Fine.
project.
Yeah.
So I can make this as a private also. If this is a private, very security project, I can make this as private. If this is an open internal project, public project, I can make it as public.
Everybody can see.
So, so what all the documents shared from the first day of the project, it will be seen everywhere like a timeline here,
Oh,
so that people joined after 2 years also can learn what happened. So what customer is asking for, all this stuff in the
sure.
same
They
page.
can go through all the documentation. Okay.
Yeah, like there, and you can see all the documents here, group files, who all the members participating in this group, you can see here. And
Oh.
again, one good thing is Salesforce is only for internal purpose, right? This organization is only for internal employees of your organization. But if you
Mm-hmm.
want to invite a customer, so in your company, if you're working for ADP, if you are
Mm-hmm.
working on a project called some other guy's project, like a Microsoft project, so
Yes.
if you want to talk to your customer, you can invite that guy to to this group, only
So
to
that
this
he
group,
can
not to the
attend.
other not to the other groups,
Okay.
so that he can collaborate with us. You can mention that guy, and you can talk to him directly here. So
That's good.
yesterday, I think we added some task, right? So I got the mails yesterday from Salesforce about your mentions, all this stuff. Whenever I'm creating a task, so or Randir mentioned you. So here is the message from Salesforce. Hi Jude, right? You mentioned me yesterday in your charter, right? So it automatically gives the email notifications to your email account, to your primary email account, what you have configured in Salesforce. And so this is groups. So that's the use of groups. You can create
Can you
public
control
private
the
groups.
notifications?
Yeah, you can
Can
modify
you
the
control the
notifications.
notification?
You
No,
can do all this stuff.
not modify. Like, can you select in a way that you don't get notifications? Let's say you don't want to see the notifications in your mails. So
Yeah,
can you make
you
that
can
change?
yeah, you can do it. You
Can
can
switch
stop
off
notifications
from?
from, yeah, here is the option here, right? So this is a group notifications done by
Okay.
administrator who is creating the group. The other option is, even for the user
Mm-hmm.
profile, you can control the things.
If you log in as a user. Okay.
Exactly. And even you can follow all the people in your organization by clicking on people. So there are only one people now. Okay. And coming to profiles. This it's my profile. So who all what's all discussions, right? I can see here. I can see again the contribution here. Generally, people, if I'm talking too much on chat, or if I'm talking too aggressively and collaborating with other people, the the red mark here will go to this, and this indicate this you are the great networker, all this stuff in the organization. So yeah, and if you go click on charter, this is a home page. Or
Mm-hmm.
so I can skip this. So see, if I want to click on start this group, start this group, start this group, start this group. Now there are four groups created for sales, for marketing, for product, for competitive strategies. In this case, I'm making groups for all the sales people. In this case, I'm making a group for all the marketing people, so that all the marketing people
So
can
these are all
talk
the
on that one
existing
topic.
ones, default ones.
No.
Are
This
these the
is
default
so
ones?
Salesforce is asking us to means it's recommending us to create these groups. Means
Okay.
for every company there is a sales group, marketing group. So it's not created. It's recommended me to create some groups here. I've clicked on a button called create group, and now these groups are created. Now, if you come to the groups, I can see all these four groups. People can
Venkat,
join in these groups. Yeah,
Venkat,
yeah.
in real time scenarios, what kind of groups do we normally
No,
get
generally
users to use?
so this stuff you are not going to do, because I'm just showing you as an end user how to use Salesforce as an
Yeah,
end user.
exactly.
Because
Yeah. But I mean, which of these are really I mean vibrant and people use it?
no, okay. So
Really in this.
yeah,
Yeah.
got it. People generally write this. So this part of creating groups, all this stuff is not it's not a developer job. It's like an end user job. So you have developed a system for AT&T customers, AT&T company. The people inside the company can create their own groups. Here today, right? I am for the first half an hour. I want to show you how to use Salesforce, how to use Salesforce features for free, all this stuff. Salesforce Charter, Work.com, all this stuff. Okay, it's like end user. If you have developed a system for a company called AT&T, how people in AT&T has to use the system. What is Salesforce system? What is the benefits? All this stuff. I'm just demoing you. Okay.
Mr. Venkat, sorry to interrupt. This is Ramya.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just attended late. I mean, I
No
just
problem.
logged in so
Yeah, it's
lately.
nothing done. Like I'm just demoing about.
So what are we actually discussing? May I know what are we discussing?
Yeah, I'm discussing about a charter app. Yesterday I have said you right, so I'm just explaining
Mhm.
each and every details, like in simple, quick introduction about the application on the available by in Salesforce by default. Now I'm explaining about charter, Salesforce charter, which I selected on the top.
Okay.
So
Okay.
i-
I think
i-
we can move forward. It's okay. Let's continue whatever is left, from yesterday. You don't have to go through the yesterday's
yeah,
topics.
yeah, this is extra topics only. Just this
No,
we
we
have.
can move forward, I think.
Yeah. So I'm recording the session. If I want, I will share the video. Okay. There's nothing much happened. So now, okay.
Okay.
Okay. After moving down to other application, site.com is over. After that, content. So yeah, this content is something like in enterprise you can share all the enterprise videos, important files, PDFs, presentations. Here you can create some libraries. So you can create a if you are having four products, you can create four product libraries, and you can create all the content under that libraries, and you can collaborate on the content also. So for suppose if you have created a if you have created a PPT today, so if there is need, if you want to modify that PPT, and you if you have some new version of the PPT with the updated content, you can update the new content. So here this is how I'm gonna create a new library. It's a content pack. So sorry, I'm going back. So I'm creating a new library. um Product one. It's like easy to use like button click stuff. So here's the library. I can add members who can see this, who can access this library. I can add some contribute here. I can contribute, click on contribute, upload some file here, and this will be stored into the Salesforce system. I'm not uploading here because I got only 20 MB here. Let's do it later. Okay, it's not a it's a really easy thing. uh,
Mm.
this content app is only for sharing PPTs. And again, I'm explaining you about the versions. Whenever you
Is
have
this
done
only
some
for PPTs, or because I think
any
we have
documents,
Charter
any
to
Wattpad,
upload everything?
yeah,
Okay.
again, the content what you are uploading in Charter will be visible here also. These are all a combined
Okay.
application, so you can view
Mm-hmm.
only that content here, and you can upload any type of files, Word, PPT, presentations, PDFs, video files, any type of documents, and you
Mm.
can see the information directly on the screen.
Okay.
Okay, and coming back to here is a direct content subscriptions. Again, I can follow some files. I can follow some files similar to Twitter. If some guy is updating about his things, right? I can see some
Mm-hmm.
updates from him automatically if he is putting some tweets. Same way, if the file is modified by some guy, I will get some notifications saying, "Hey, there's a new version for this file. You can see the new version. There's a new content added to this file." The type of notifications you can see, and again, the notifications is only available for the members and for the persons who subscribed for that file. Okay,
Mm.
who is following that file. Salesforce Charter I have explained. And again, this custom app we have developed on the demo day. It's again our own requirement. This requirement says that there are candidates in the consultancy, job consultancy. There are job
Mm-hmm.
applications in the job listings, and
Job
people
listings.
can apply for a candidate can apply for multiple jobs with the job applications data object, right? So this is what we have done.
Mm-hmm.
Candidates, job applications, and jobs. People can apply for multiple jobs, all this stuff, and he can add some reviews, job roles and responsibilities, this guy status, all this stuff is shown here. Okay, let's move on to other topics. Today I want to explain about the setup menu. So here now I explained about the applications, right? all the
Mm-hmm.
all the 8 applications, standard applications, and one custom app. There's no explanation for this, and these two links are useful for. So what is app exchange in Salesforce? So app exchange is something like app store for your iPhone, similar to App Store for
Okay.
your iPhone. It's App Exchange for Salesforce, where you can buy new apps. So you got a platform. So so you got the Salesforce organization for you. So if your company is looking for a accounting application, here is the accounting application. So you can search for type of applications. If your company is looking for supply chain management application, click on supply chain. It's enough.
Chain.
Click on it, so you'll get some applications created by some vendors, partners. Here is the supply chain application. Click on this. With a button click, you can install this application in your organization. There is a get it now. If you click on get it now, it will ask for username and password of your production organization. Log into App Exchange. Okay. So if you click on this option, this will be installed in your machine automatically within less than 3 to 4 seconds by clicking on next option.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it now. Okay, so this is like App Store. You think like App Store for business apps. Okay, so after installing that application, the application will be shown on this drop
Oh.
down. You can switch to the application similar to this way. So when I'm switching the application right to job consultants to marketing, so every
Mm.
tabs and the visibility is completely changing, right? The
Yeah.
requirement and the tabs what you are accessing will completely change to that new application. And what is developer community? I have said you, if you have any questions, if you want any documentation, just click on developer community. You can see it's a link to developer.salesforce.com. You can get all the documentations here, all the developer resources, all the books, all the cheat sheets, webinars, code talks. And again inbuilt, some people will share their codes also, some open source small cheats, code sheets, all this stuff.
Codes.
Yeah, you can share you can go with the code share. And here there are a lot of documentation here now. Okay, uh and again it's community. If you have any questions, click on developer forums and ask a question there. You'll get every reply in couple of hours. When you're
Oh.
blocked at some problem, you can just ask some technology question or technical question like this. Okay, you will really get the answer really quick. See, there are around 35,000
So these
topics
are
of
like
apex
forums
development
and
going
stuff.
on.
Okay.
Yeah, like forums, all this stuff. Yeah, you can talk to this on from your mobile also. This is like a customer communities type, the same way. Okay.
So I think I could see Java.NET as well, so people can ask not just specific to cloud computing, but they can
No, no,
go
no. Here is Java development is something like mostly what they
related.
will ask is Java plus Salesforce integrations. They will ask. .NET development.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See the Apex code is stuff. The main thing. So this is the Salesforce developer community, right? So they generally ask about Java applications which are integrated with
Integration.
Salesforce and some stuff
Mm-hmm.
and the mobile stuff
Okay.
also. Yeah,
Which are related to. Okay.
yeah, which are added. And coming back to our organization, um, clicking on this. So yeah, so this is the front end UI. People access their applications. They access their tabs. This is the lead object. This is standard object. I'm clicking on new. I can see the lead record here directly. I can put down some details. What is lead actually? Lead means if a person willing to buy a product from your company, that's called lead. He's interested in your product. He's not yet got your product, but he's interested to buy your product. For suppose, okay, around here is a lead. He's from which from AT&T company. So from sorry from
So the customer has to put these details in now, since like you're acting as a company.
yeah.
How would
So
you?
like I'm managing all the customer data who are interested in my products. So
How would you know
for
who's
suppose I
interested?
think I'm so we are a AT&T company. So
Mm-hmm.
some person Randir wants some AT&T connection. So this is the lead. So you can get
So
this. You can
No, they will send you an email, or how would you know? How
yeah
do they contact you?
yeah you can get the leads in multiple ways. You can get the leads from Facebook. You can get the
but
leads from Twitter. You can
it's
get the
all
get
sales leads, right? It's all sales leads. Sales guys
yeah
will
yeah
typically fill this up,
yeah.
right?
Generally, sales guys generally don't take care about this. There are some people. So generally, marketing people will run out some campaigns. They run out
No, I see the campaigns.
they put some advertisements. They put some campaigns in the events. They sponsor some events. So people after seeing the advertisements, after seeing the ads and the features, they generally come to your website and they will enter some I'm interested in your product. That will be stored into this lead object automatically. I will show how to do that. You can integrate your sales your external websites also with Salesforce by putting the lead form there.
Mm-hmm.
So some if some people coming to your website and entering some data, it will come and sit in your backend lead object. You can see all the leads coming from web, all the leads coming from phone, all the leads coming from Twitter, all the leads from coming from Facebook and other tools. So if some guy is tweeting, "Hey, I'm looking for AT&T connection. I'm looking for a phone connection," AT&T people can track that lead and make it as a lead in their system, and they will reply him saying, "Hey, we have some good offers. You can give you we can give you the better uh, better plan and all this stuff to you." Okay, so you can
Mm-hmm.
even so people are using that type of applications now. So they process a complete web and they'll get the leads. And some people will do email marketing. They send emails to thousands of lakhs of people, and out of lakhs of people, around 10,000 or 1,000 people may reply saying that I'm interested. So all the replies will be considered as a leads. They will store into the system automatically called. So there is a lead source in this object called here it is web phone inquiry partner referral. If some partners are referring this guy, partner referral, purchaser list, other. So if you are giving if you are getting this lead from a paper ad, you can mark it as other. If some
Mm-hmm.
partner of AT&T partner store is referring this customer, you can mark this as this. You can change these field values within
So I
less
think
time.
once it is stored in lead, you keep sending mails to that particular customer, right? Like whoever is
Yeah, after
enrolled
storing
there.
leads, right? Generally, that guy is interested to buy your product. If you're not following up, then it'll waste of your thing complete,
So
right?
that particular customer can even unsubscribe if they want to, right? Like if
Yeah.
they're not
So
interested
first
in.
of all, after getting a lead, you generally send out some response to him saying,
Yeah,
"Hey,
but
Oh,
Venkat,
just
we can even query that whoever leads that have come through the phone, we can just pull that information, right?
yeah, we can pull that information within less time. Like, there's no need to
Yeah.
put any queries. It's really simple to show that. I will show you all this stuff in later stage. So, for suppose if you want to add some new pick list value here, there's no need to code anything. Just click on here, go to fields, I'm opening the fields here. What is the lead source, right? Here is the lead source. Click on this. I click on new. I'm just giving, so I will explain detail. Paper ad, Google ads, FB
You
ads.
spelled
Okay,
it wrong.
yeah, no problem, right? So okay, so these are three fields which I have added. So now if you go to here to your lead form, here's the lead form, right? Put on refresh. Now you see the new data here.
Oh,
And if you want to mark this email field as required, just go here to the lead object, click on fields. Where's email? Search for email. Here is the email field. Click on this. Come back. So here's not this is the standard field. So I do not want I don't want to modify mark it as required here. But there's a call there's a other thing called page layouts. Um, click on edit. If you come here, see this is the email. I'm clicking on settings here, marking it as required. Clicking on OK, putting on quick save, refresh. So this is the required field. Now if I try to save the record without this email field, it will throw error. So see, I'm putting some company name, some sorry last name, first name, and okay, open. Just clicking on save, it will show you error message saying please enter this
yeah,
email field. If I give this,
yeah, less coding.
now it will save. It's really simple to do stuff here. And now the record is created. So let's click on clone. I'm getting one more lead. uh, I'm giving some bad names. Okay, give web, save. Again clone means cloning the same record, the
Creating
same
another
data will
one.
be, yeah, clone creating other one with the same data.
Yeah, cloning.
Now the source is phone inquiry, right? Again clicking on clone, putting down this other, clicking on save. Let's go to lead object now. So now if you asked us to query the all the records on some name, right? So I just want to click on go. Here I see all the leads in the system. And now I want to see all the leads which you're creating new view. Um, all leads on web, right? Okay, all web leads. So you can put some name, any custom name. It automatically get the unique name for this. Generally, you cannot put spaces in the unique names. You can only keep underscore. You cannot put spaces. Okay. All my leads. Where lead source equal to. Okay. Select web. Okay. Insert. Click on. So what all data what you want to see in the information. See, I'm marking the email field as on the. Okay. I can move. I can align the things here. In what way we have to represent the data in the user interface. Visible to all users, visible to me, it's only visible to me. If you click on visible to all users, it will be visible to all. Click on save. Now this view is created. I can see all the web2 leads. See, I can see the data which is created. We see this is the data which we created, right? I've created two. So today we created this data 5/19/2014. So this is all the.
And what about the cloned ones? Where do we see the
Yeah,
cloned
we
ones?
cloned, but we haven't set the lead source equal to web. We have marked it as
Okay.
paper and other stuff, so that's we are not seeing the data here.
Oh, I see what
Like
you're saying.
all web leads,
Query
all
one.
open leads. If you click on go, I see a lot of data here again. See, I see
The
the
one which you
stuff.
inserted.
Yeah, this is the other stuff, paper ad.
Okay.
So this is okay. Coming back. Okay, these are all web views. So all today leads. I can if you click on today, I'll get all the
The
leads
leads
created
that you
today.
created.
So these are all the leads created today. In that, one belongs to web, so I am seeing one record. This is the one record which is created from web source.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to see the web source here, just click on edit, um, add the source, lead source. I can mark it in the center, fifth as the fourth field. Clicking visible to all users, click on save. Now the lead source is the fourth field. So this is the web, right? So I am seeing this field only in the web leads. All web leads like EWRE, right?
Mm.
So this is how you configure it. You can configure the views with some. So some people will ask, I want to show only all the latest leads created today, in the last week, or in the current week, in the past week, or in the past month. All this stuff you can just create this with the simple keywords, like putting all created date equal to today, created date equal to last week, something like this. I'll show that view creations, and I'll show this the next classes. Okay, let's go to other stuff. uh, so I just want to explain the setup menu today. So here you are accessing everything, right? So earlier I went to backend, I modified some field values also. All these
Mm.
things can be done only in the setup menu. So here is the front end. What all the data what you are creating here, all this stuff is the front end. People,
Okay.
end users can access this. They don't code, they just use the system by creating some records, by accessing some data, all this stuff, by using by accessing some reports, by using some dash. They can use data dashboards, reports, all this stuff. They can see data, they can create data, they can update all
So
this
you
stuff they
logged
can
in
do.
as the admin user, or
Yeah, I'm the
you
admin,
logged
so
in as
only
an
I,
admin?
I
Okay,
can
you
modify
can
the field.
modify
Yeah, everything
most
I
of the
can
things, but the other users can just upload stuff on Chatter, or they can
Yeah,
do other
they
stuff.
can
Okay.
only view, they cannot modify many things. They can only modify their profile pic, they can only update their own
Create some
content.
groups. Can they? I think they can
Yeah,
create
they
their
can create the
groups.
groups also. That's a
Okay.
charter component, right? Like a Facebook, you can create your
Yeah.
charter group also, right? Okay, just i'm,
Yeah.
I'm now going to setup menu. By clicking on setup, this is the setup menu where you can configure the complete Salesforce app for customers according
Mhm.
to their requirements. So these are all the recent items what I have access. Okay. uh, mm, so yeah, this is some documentation you can see directly here. Some events happening on Salesforce webinars. You can go and attend it. It's for free. And the events. Okay. uh yeah. So here again, all the enterprise softwares need importing data, exporting data, right? So mainly Salesforce will support this stuff with external tools like Apex Data Loader. So we have the class in future, right, about that. But the main data like importing accounts and contacts, importing custom object data, you can see here. By clicking here, I can import a lot of contact data, like lakhs of records. If they are in Excel file in my generally, for suppose, if you are a small company till today, if you are making good business and if you want to migrate to a good software enterprise tool, what you will do, you till now you are going to you are generally managing all the data in Excel sheets. Now you can just select this import accounts and contacts. I can import all the customer data, all the customer information and their email address, phone numbers, all this stuff into the system by clicking on this.
Directly from the Excel sheets.
Yeah, directly from the Excel sheet you can import. So this is the widget. You can click on next. There are 8 steps. So here is the option. Most applications include, yeah, this Excel access data anywhere. Even you can accept the .csv file formats.
Mm.
Again, Salesforce mostly accept .csv file formats other than XLS format. So you can convert from XLS to CSV when you are uploading data. Click on next. So it's asking for the choose file, all this stuff. So I'm not going to show this because I don't have proper data to upload now. But we have this thing in coming. I just want to show the option to you. I'm just closing this. Okay, so yeah, these are all. Yeah, So I want to explain about the standard objects in Salesforce first of all. So first of all, Salesforce is a CRM. So they have already given a lot of free apps for you. So people generally want to use free apps, but they need some modifications, like what we did on the lead object.
Customized.
Yeah, they want to customize, they want to configure the system. So Salesforce CRM, they already gave the complete CRM for you, but you want to do small modifications like lead source. I want to add 10 more fields, 10 more field values for the lead source. The type of things you can modify here. So coming here, I can see there are a lot of objects see here, and the customize option. This is the standard object, so I'm customizing it. I can modify the tab names. See, what is accounts? So I'm moving to the sales app now. Okay, here I can see accounts. What is accounts? Accounts are customers, are clients, are people who are paying money to you for your services, right? So some people call as clients. Some people call as customers. I want to modify this accounts tab as customers, but there are a lot of companies who call them as accounts also. So they have given these guys has went with a common name, but I can modify this tab name into customers. This by clicking on this rename tabs and labels.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm clicking on edit. So I'm singular name is, so generally the tab names should be in the plural format. So I cannot put account as a tab name. Accounts means I can see a lot of accounts, so it will ask for singular and plural names, both the names. Customer,
Customers.
sorry, cust- customers. Okay, I'm clicking on save. Next. So again, there's a lot of like accounts are used in a lot of other places also. Here it's automatically modified. It's automatically changing the name in all the other places also. Earlier there is account division, account name, account number, all this stuff. Now it's asking us to change automatically to customer information. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I want to go with customer information, customer names, customer number. So if my object name is customer, I don't want to use account name again in the same object fields. So it's asking us to recommending something, automatically changing some values here. Do you got it? Do you got this?
Yep.
So in a account object, I've modified the account name into customer name. But inside that object, there are a lot of fields that there are a lot of data input
It's just
taking
two
values,
plus
right?
one.
So I want to change that also, like parent account to parent customer. Again, account name to customer name, account division to customer division, all this stuff. Now I want to show you the accounts before launching this. Okay, before saving this, I can. So yeah, I'm clicking on accounts now. This is the account page. Clicking on new. If I see there are a lot of see, there is account owner, account name, parent account, account number, right? And the account information. Sorry, yeah, yeah. These are all account related data, right? After saving, right, complete changes will be done on the page level, on the record level also. Say all the labels will be changed automatically. I've saved it. Okay, now coming back to account object, refresh. So it's changed to customers, and even the information, customer information, field names also change, field labels also change it to customer. This is how you can modify the existing tabs of Salesforce. Okay, you're good.
Yep.
Okay. um yeah, and again, help settings, I can modify. Help setting is something like this. You can see the help option here. So here if I click, so in the same way you can modify all the Salesforce standard objects. So accounts, activities, articles, assets, campaigns. So I will explain you in detail by explaining the tabs about their uses, in what way we are going to use these objects in CRM. Let's go with help settings. So generally, uh, sometimes people want to give their own help URL for the
Hmm.
company. They don't want to use the salesforce.com help. You can give the help URL here, like www.e2jsolutions.com #help, so that some FAQs will be there about your application, all this stuff. Okay. Let's go
Can
on
you
to,
also modify what you can see on the UI, like those tabs? Like let's say home chatter campaigns. You only
yeah,
want to specific things. Okay.
yeah, I can modify that. That's really
Where do
simple.
you?
I just click on plus sign here. So I don't
Oh,
want
if
this
you
many
want to
tabs in the
delete
sales app.
some.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
I will like generally there is many other ways to modify this, but this is the best way to modify at the
Mm-hmm.
at the user level. But if I want to
Okay.
modify at the complete enterprise, I can do that. If I
Mm-hmm.
modify as administrator in the setup menu, it will modify to all the people. So
Of course.
here's the sales app. I've clicked on plus sign. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
some tabs in this. Click on customize tabs. So when I'm modifying here, these changes will reflect only to this current user. It won't reflect to the other users because I don't
Okay.
want this, but the other guy might use the same feature. I don't want the solutions in this sales cloud, right? I don't want cases in this sales cloud. Clicking on save. Now these two are
Only
removed
few
from
can
here.
be seen.
Yeah, only this can be seen. Okay, you can modify, you can align this, you can adjust, you can make these opportunities as a first tab also by clicking on customize tabs. So here I want to make customers as the second tab. So I can't, okay, customers as the second tab, clicking on save.
Let's say you deleted the solutions. I mean, you.
No, it's, I'm not deleted. So, so again, if I
I
click on
mean,
plus, then
yeah.
I can see the solutions here.
So, but then can you scroll up?
Yeah,
And
it's
if you
here.
type
Solutions.
solutions, if you type solutions in the search, you could still view it right here,
Yeah, I can view the data if the
even if you don't have it on the. Okay.
I'm here. This is not for searching the solution solution object name. It's for searching the data inside
Now,
solution.
let's say I want to see the solutions. Where do I exactly? You have
Yeah.
removed it, so
So here is the home tab, right? So there's no solutions here. Click on plus sign. If you come here, these are all the global tabs. All tabs are available here. I'm not removing the tabs from this menu. I can remove this also. There's an option in the system admin. So here is the solutions tab. If I click on solutions, there's no tab here, but I'm able to see the solutions.
okay,
Click on plus sign. Go to the external tabs. This is the
okay.
required
You
tabs.
have to go
Very
here.
required tabs. This is additional tabs also. You can see additional tabs also here.
Okay.
Okay, going to setup menu again. Customize. Same way you can modify all the existing tabs, names, and labels, right?
Labels. Uh-huh.
So you see, after modifying these account tabs, there is an option I see called reset. Because if I click on reset, this will change back to customer,
It will go
sorry,
back to
accounts
the
again. I don't see
mm,
that option for other objects.
because you
If I
don't want
modify
that.
this, yeah, that's correct. And so these are all custom tabs what I created in the demo day with this three tabs and stuff. But still I can modify that. I will
These
show
are
you how
the
to create
created
this.
ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have created myself. This is the custom tabs.
Customized.
This is
Okay.
standard tabs by Salesforce. Okay.
Mm.
And again, I want to demo about homepage components. Yeah, so I want to create a homepage component. Now, what is homepage component? So if I want to put some information on the home tab, if I want to show some data, important links here, I can create some homepage component here. So currently you are seeing this is a charter widget where you can see the important top 5 to 6 updates here. Below that you have the enterprise calendar and
Mhm.
enterprise calendar, all this stuff. You can create new event, you can create new meeting request from here directly. This is the tasks which I explained to you yesterday, and this is the items to approve. If you are the manager, all the people subordinates who are submitting the request, you can see all the requests here. You can approve or disapprove the requests from here in this from this section. I see only 4 sections here, right? Create new, recent items. This is charter. This
Mhm.
is calendar. This is task. This is items to approve. This can be controlled by homepage components. Come here. I'm just creating a new component called some HTML area where I can put some content. Um, Click on next, or I can put some link also about google.com. Okay, google.com is a link. Clicking on next. Um, See, before that I have to create a custom link so that I can see this here. Create a new custom link called google.com. opening the new. So this option is whenever I'm clicking on the link, do I need to open a new window or all this stuff? I'm selecting a new window. It's www dot. If you want to put your website or your employee portals, anything, any website link, you can just give down here. Click on save. Saving. Okay, I've coming to Salesforce components. Your okay, going to previous and coming back again to this page so that I can see this link here. I got the Google link here. Clicking on next. I'm selecting this link for this component. Clicking on save. Now the component is created for google.com because I want to add google.com in my enterprise portal site where people can directly search from there, putting by clicking on that link. I can give some important links like HR, FAQs, all some important links inside that. So here is the layout. This is the default layout who are using this. By clicking on this, I can see the exact layout. Currently, the layout is like this: calendar, tasks, items to approve, create new,
Mm.
tags, recent. This is the same what you're using here. But charter is automatically added by default on the top. It's a global feature. Clicking on edit. I want to add, enable this custom links. Okay, and I want to enable even google.com. I want to enable even dashboard.
Dashboards.
Dashboard I don't want to enable now, but I will enable later. Messages and alerts. Click on next. So here I enabled, these are all the things I enabled. I want to add all this stuff. um oh, these are all in the narrow section. Going to
Left column.
previous, yeah, so I want to add the dashboard symbol. This is the white section. White section means on the left bigger bar, narrow section is the uh left smaller bar, on the right bigger bars are white sections, white components.
Yeah.
I'll show you. The calendar is a white component. Create new is a smaller component on the left side. Right, just click on new. Oh, I have add dashboard component. Okay, click on save and preview.
I don't think you clicked on
Okay,
save.
preview. So this is the new view. So earlier I see only these two. Now I see message alerts, custom links, google.com link, and again
Dashboard.
dashboard.com component also. But this is a general preview because I don't have dashboards in my machine currently. I have to build, so I can see the blank dashboard and these three things in the same way. And you can even adjust also. I can pull down this dashboard to the top before calendar. Uh, I
Yeah,
can
on the
adjust
top.
this stuff. I can
Before
adjust
calendar.
even this also. Okay.
Okay.
This is a preview. I'm clicking on save and assign. As I'm the so as a system admin, so these are all the profile users. My current profile is system admin. He is system admin. He's using default layout. Click on save. Means the system admins who is using default layout. All the default. So currently we modify the default DE default layout. Okay. I'm clicking on save. Now if you come here on clicking on by clicking on home tab, you can see the new links, google.com, custom links, messages and dashboard component. This is the uh, smaller components. This is the wider components. So you can see the dashboard option here, but there's no data.
Mm.
As I said.
Yeah.
Again, going back to setup. All right. Okay. Customize. So okay. Before moving down to the, so in the same way, I can create components for HTML area also. I can put some code, HTML code, and I can show the information here on the
Yeah.
home screen. Same way what I did for links. That's really simple. You can copy some HTML code, some data. So you can say sometimes you have to put some notifications. You have to put some holiday calendar. In that cases, you can use HTML code for that. Putting some simple HTML content, you can show this information there. Let's go to yeah. Before going to this, so these are all standard objects. I want to tell you very important objects. See, most objects will have same features. See, all the lead fields, all this stuff. Now I'm going to explain you about the important objects. So if I explain fields of accounts, I don't explain the fields of leads. It's the same thing. Okay.
Okay. So
So
not
the same
common.
thing, there are page layouts, triggers, what are their uses, how to create this stuff. I will explain one by one. So before that, I want to explain what is CRM. So the CRM sales life cycle. What happens in the sales life cycle in the Salesforce? Um, so generally, okay, want to open some.
So the class is for an hour or two?
It's for 2 hours. Okay. So I want some drawing tool to show the flow of CRM, like the sales life cycle. 1 second. Um, okay, see, yeah. Um, I want to write tool now. Okay. So generally, what happens? So when in a company, right, people get customers, leads, all this stuff in a flow. So earlier, they generally start with marketing. Okay. I want to put like generally so they start with the marketing people. They generally do some campaigns. What is campaign like? Campaign is something like, so
Ads.
they're sponsoring an event, so they can do campaigns there. They can put down their brochures, all this stuff. That's a campaign. So you can name that campaign as event. Campaign type is event. And so you can put some low, you can share some, you can give some t-shirts there. You can take some input, you can show some demos there, all this stuff. So campaigns will run by the marketing people. Okay. And later on, so from after campaigns, oh, I think I went after campaigns. So you will get some leads, like, so when you're running some campaign in the event, some people are interested. After seeing your demos, all this stuff, they'll enter their email address or phone number and their company name in the Excel sheet or in the notebook, right? You'll get leads from the campaigns. So some people will generally enter the information. They might be interested for 20% they're interested, but they're not interested for 100%. They want to try your product. So all these people are called leads. So this marketing people is general the main thing. So the marketing people will generally conduct the campaigns, leads, all this stuff. So campaigns can be anything. They can be a lead campaign, they can do a event, they can run some TV promos, they can run some SMS campaigns, email campaigns, all this stuff. So email campaigns, how they will do, right? They will buy lakhs of email address of all the people who are in higher level, uh, of all the email address who are in IT department, and they will campaign about their emails. Hey, we have some good products, so can you buy this product, all this stuff. So some people will respond, some people will reply. So if they are replying, that will be tracked as lead. So if some people are clicking any links in your email, that also can be tracked, and that can be shared to you as this guy is interested in this link, he clicked on this link. Some people will forward that email to some other friends who is interested in buying that product. In that case also, you can get the email address of the person who is the recipient of that email.
So
So all
anything
these
that
things,
comes back to you is a lead. Anything
anything
from.
that comes back to you. Again, when you are sending email campaigns, you are not sending a simple email, you are sending lot of scripts there, whenever some person is viewing, right, if the email is 50 pages big, if I'm viewing for the first 10 pages also, I can say that this guy is interested in the first 10 pages, all this stuff. I can so that type of scripts will run when you on your email tool. So when people send out again, so I've sent out email to you as a campaign, but you said you were not interested, but you
Mm-hmm.
want to forward this mail to you some other friend who is interested in that product, means, so I can treat the other guy who you forwarded as a lead. So I can also know who you to whom you are forwarding. So these email marketing tools like Marketo, Eloqua, Salesforce has acquired a company called ExaTarget. These companies will help you on that. That's a complete email marketing tools. Salesforce will not act like email marketing tool, but it will take store the data into their system. But as Salesforce acquired ExaTarget, now they can do as a email marketing vendor also, email marketing social vendor also. So they can generate leads from many ways. Yeah, and so it's not part of CRM generally, all sending out email, all this stuff, but they acquired other company and they made it as a part of this. So you have to pay separate licenses for the exact target. Um, After that leads, right, it's stored in the Salesforce system. So after the this will be coming to the sales life cycle now. This is other cycle. This upper thing is marketing life cycle. The main goal of them is to create the leads. Here the salespeople will see all the leads in the system. There will be lakhs and millions of leads in the system. Some leads are 100% interested, some leads are 50%, some leads are 20% interested. um, so generally, again, for each and every lead, what is the lead source will be mentioned perfectly in their lead record, from which campaign it's coming, from which lead it's coming, so that they can calculate the return on investment. If they have spent 50,000 on the lead campaign, how much leads they are so how much leads we are getting from that campaign. All these things can be tracked in reports, so that next time you will be investing on this or not, the marketing people can decide on that. So if you are spending 50,000 on that lead campaign, if you are getting 40 leads, so if 40 leads are buying 2 lakh products worth of 2 lakh products, if you're getting profits only, you're going to run the campaign again. If the campaign is not perfect, they don't run the campaign again. They will run some other choices like Google. They will run Google ads, they will run LinkedIn ads, or FB ads. Whichever is giving more revenue, they will run that type of campaign from the next time. All these things, return on investment will be taken care. All these reports are available by standard in Salesforce. So what salespeople will do is they'll call one by one. That's called uh, cold calling. So cold calling is something like they arrange some people, they'll call to each and every guys and ask whether they're interested in buying our AT&T products or not. If they're not interested, so some people will say, I'm not interested now, but I'll call me back after 3 months or 6 months. So what they will do, right? Here in the lead screen, there is a lead comments also. You can put some comments. I just want to open the existing lead, so they can, everything is tracked on the lead object. If you come here, open activities tree. So when I'm talking to this guy, I will click log a call. I will click on log a call, and I will mark what he's saying in the call, on what day this log is get see. This is 5/19th. Okay. So you can target like one
Follow up
second,
task,
follow up.
everything can be
You
done.
can, log a call is generally useful for for putting some date to call this guy. Okay. And there is other option here to lead comments is here. One second. Yeah, the log a call is something like, so you can directly on the go, you can, if you're calling this guy on the go, you can call this guy and you can put some comments. He want to reach after the 3 months, something like this, and you can save this record, and the same email notification will send to this guy also. If you want to send this as email notification to that person also, for telling him the minutes of meeting, what happened in this call. So he is saying that I want to buy this product after 6 months, and I am looking for this configuration and this bandwidth, all this stuff. You can put down this information directly here. After save, right, the person who is in the lead email will get the email, and even myself also will get an email. That notifications we have to configure, and by default it's enabled here in this case. So yesterday when we have when we have asked, when we have uh, so I got the notifications yesterday, even for the tasks also. Yesterday there is no immediate notifications. See, create developer event, all this stuff. But I did not got this yeah, notifications very immediately, but it's taking some time, around 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, Salesforce will run this email things in a batch. Actually, it won't run very instantly, so it will take like a couple of minutes to, you know, yeah. Um, Coming back to this diagram, cold calling. This will call. So if they're interested, they'll convert the lead into. Yeah, I'll say that to you. One more. I want one more. Sorry, box of account. They will convert into account. Lead is converted into customer. Customer contact and opportunity also at the same time. So generally, when the lead is interested, this will be converted into customer and a contact. So in the lead object, you see the company name, you see the first name, last name, email, phone number, right? The company name will goes to the customer. What is customer? Customer is a company. So you are the AT&T company. We are the AT&T company people. Some small company like E2Jet Solutions are asking for a phone line connections for all the employees of their company. If they are calling from, if the CEO of the company is calling us, what we will do is we will create a customer with the E2Jet company name and a contact with Sumant name with role as CEO and his phone number, his email address in the contact information. Contact is something like simple username, sorry, not username, first name, last name, email address, phone number, and his role in the company, all this stuff. This contact is linked to a company. So there
Mm.
can be 10 contacts under a company. There can be a CEO, CTO, technology officer, head of department, all this stuff. One customer will having multiple contacts, but a contact not have multiple customers. One to many relationship from customer to contact. Okay. So when a lead is converted, it will convert into a customer and a contact and an opportunity. To what opportunity is something like, if the product cost is $50,000, the cost will be
Mm.
stored in this opportunity. If you want to buy six products of that, um 6 into 50,000 is 3 lakh. 3 lakh dollars is the opportunity cost. So this amount is going to come to our company, right? So generally, in the on the first call only, they are not going to confirm your opportunity. They are not going to close your opportunity. They just want to inform that I am interested to buy your product, and I want to six AT&T phones which worth 3 lakh rupees. So you generally take note of all this thing, and you will with a single click it will save all the three records: customer, contact, opportunity. So means, again, when you come to opportunity, here's the opportunity page, right? So when an opportunity is created, oh, let's go with the lead. So I want to convert the lead. So here's the option.
Okay.
I have not given the company name here, but I want to give KDV company name is given. I want to click on convert. See, when I'm clicking on convert, so it's showing as record owner is my name, the who is using the system, it will show this guy is created the record, and the customer name. So customer name is coming from C KHDADBV, which is the company name in the lead
Mm.
object, and the opportunity is also mentioned automatically. The opportunity name will be on this name, and and the product name also, because as we don't have any products in our mission, so it's showing the blank actually. Opportunity name is something like company name and what product they are interested in. These guys are interested in. You can get the information here. and the status of the this is the status of the lead.
Closed.
Close
Okay.
converted means when you are clicking on convert, this is the status of the lead is going to be changed to converted. Okay. And if I want to make a task for the salespeople after a lead is converted, when I'm calling, they are asking to, they're interested to buy this product. What I will do is I will assign some guy to this. Please follow up with this guy. Okay. And I will I'm putting some simple task to me only to follow up to this guy. Okay. I'm clicking on putting some comments. He needs it very urgently. Okay. Clicking on save and the remainder also. So on what time I have to call to this guy for the next meeting. I'm putting as Tuesday 8 a.m. Clicking on convert. Now this lead will be converted, and this lead won't be available in the system now. No, it will be available, but it won't be shown to you on the lead page. So there are 4 leads earlier. Now this have only
Opportunities.
3 leads. Now if you go to customers,
Opportunities.
there's a new customer created for us today called so KHDAV automatically. So if you click on this customer, I can see one contact under him and one opportunity under this guy. As I said, customer contact is related thing. See, there is a contact here with 94765. This is the lead name actually. I gave the name as number and his email address and the opportunity name and the stage prospecting. So opportunity is having multiple stages, about 10 stages. So earlier the default stage is prospecting. So when I'm doing some meetings, I will putting in as me. So let's open this. Okay, I'm opening the opportunity now. So this is the opportunity stage. So this probability will depends on the stage value. So let's say
Stage.
I want to modify this. See the values here. Qualification. What is qualification? Whether this guy is qualified for to buy this product
Eligible.
or not. Because some small companies will request for the lead. Will ask for a product, but they don't want to buy because it's not useful for the small companies. The qualification criteria team will check this. If they are qualified, just click on next option. So okay, and if you need analysis, you click on third option. This is some stages actually. What is the stage of the opportunity? So value proposition. We are making some decisions on the decision maker. We are discussing with decision makers or
Closed.
perception analysis. Again, this change, this values is like a standard values. You can modify it to any values. Some company will only use 4 to 5 values like prospecting, discussion stage, negotiation, sorry, proposal quote, means sending some quote for them, sales quote for them. The other stage is negotiation, and close one or close last. What is close one? Close one is you are winning the customer. He's going to pay the money for you, and you're getting money to your account, and you're giving the product to them. Close last means they are somehow unhappy with the price or somehow unhappy with the product features. They don't want to buy the product at the end after the meetings. Then you have to put close last. So after at the end of any every year, right, you can run down some reports, run down some reports and dashboards. How many people, how many leads have been created in your system for this total year? How many people went to these following stages? How many people has went to the meetings and did not buy the product? That type of reports can be driven with these stages, and these reports are
Can it
really
be the other
important.
way around?
Yeah, you
Can
can
it
do.
be the other way around? Like, let's say, Discover, they want, let's say you're pre-qualified for it and everything, and they ask you to enter the information. And when you enter, at the end of the day, like they don't want to give you the credit card, so it will be like closed, lost.
Yeah,
Can a company ignore the customer
yeah,
just
you
because
can.
they don't have enough financial background?
Yeah, you can ignore.
They
So
can.
yeah, that can be done. So if
So it's
you,
the other way around too. It's not that okay.
yeah, if he's not paying the money and if he's we are doing a lot of meetings, all this stuff. So finally, if you don't want to buy the product, you want to make this as close lost. You don't want to waste time there.
Yeah, just
Again,
before,
Parikshit,
even before issuing the credit card, I think when a person applies for a credit card and then they go through all the other stuff like decision making and all the other steps, and then they decide not to give him a credit card, so they can just close it as a closed lost.
yeah,
I think. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I am marking it as proposal quote. Okay, it's see the value you change it to 75% means
70.
you discuss it with him guy, they are
75%.
happy with this, you're sending out the price to them, I'm making it a 75%. So this percentage is really helpful for the sales leaders or the CEO, because a CEO has to predict how much sales they are going to make in the next quarter. Generally opportunities will close in 3 to 3 months or 2 months. It won't close very immediately. There are very few opportunities which will close very immediately. So by seeing this probability, so if the value of this opportunity is 1 lakh, so what is the current value of this opportunity will be judged based on the percentage into the into the cost or amount of this opportunity. So if it is in meeting stage, the value of this opportunity is 10,000, not 1 lakh. The actual cost is 1 lakh, but you got only 10,000. But if it went to price and quote, the opportunity value is 75,000. So if it is close one,
Mm.
the opportunity value is you got the money of 100 probability. You're not getting the money, but you are thinking that you will get 75% of the money. You're putting the probability of getting the money to you, to your company, so that when people talk about the quarter releases, right? How much they
They'll
can
talk
make
in
revenues.
percentages.
They see all these reports and they will talk about the revenues, the coming quarter revenues, how much growth they can make, all this stuff they can predict before 1 quarter, before 2 3 quarters only. Okay, I'm marking it as close. So I just want to mark it as close. Sorry, proposal code. I click on. I just want to click on save. Now it's saved. Saving. See. So Salesforce it automatically creates automatic messages, chatter messages here. So if I'm following this record, so people can follow the records also. People can follow opportunities. So if this is really great opportunity, what all the changes, what is happening on the opportunity can be notified to your email, to your chatter automatically. So let's go to chatter. See, I am following this record. Now I see the KBV opportunity, change your lead to opportunity, and even from prospective stage, from prospecting to price quote value. So if I can follow even the record, let's say, so in Twitter we are just following some people, they are putting some shadows, I am doing this thing, this stuff, that stuff. But here in company we are following some great opportunities. What is happening to
Mm.
that opportunity? Generally salespeople will be generally handling lakhs of opportunities in general companies. So they don't have proper idea, so they generally see the charter screen, what's happening. The manager will see only the screen, and people generally, the on the bottom level sales guys will generally close the records, all this stuff, and everything you can see the report wise, how many sales things has been closed, all these things you can see in the reports and dashboards later on. um so let's see, you can see the open activities. So I asked us to follow up on this day, right? So this is the open activity and the opportunity object which I have created from lead object only. So when you are clicking on convert button on lead, we are creating a lot of things: customer record, contact record, opportunity record, and some activity records, right? And even contact roles also. Who is responsible? This is a responsible person, right? Who is for this opportunity? This guy is going to pay money for us. This guy is talking to us on the meetings. All these persons are listed here. If there are 10 people, you can add the 10 people here, and you can invite to the meetings, online meetings or phone calls. And if you want to add some notes and PDF guides of the pricing conditions and terms and conditions or stuff, right, you can add some attached file and you can send out as an email to this person. If you are sending to this opportunity any PDF format, email or quote, right, you can attach this from directly from this page and you can send it. So here is the sales history. So the value is going on increasing, like from 10% to 75%. As the amount is zero, it's not changing actually. Let's do one thing. Let's click on edit. The amount, I want to put the amount value here as 1 lakh rupees. And where's the revenue? Okay, let's click on save. Now if you go to the sales history, see the even this is also a, so it's like a charter feed for this object. Okay, I can see the value here. Prospecting stage 10%. Area I have not given any price amount here, so that's the reason it's showing as zero. So when I'm keeping as a 1 lakh, so 75% of the property, the expected revenue is 75,000 from this current opportunity. If this opportunity is being closed, let's go here, click on edit. I'm just clicking on
So it will be 1 lakh.
uh close one.
One.
If I click on close loss, it will become again to zero.
Yeah,
Save.
because we
So
don't get
now
any.
come. So now automatically two things will be done. Generally, there is one more option here in in opportunity. The close date will be there when the opportunity is closed. Means when you are getting money to your account. Okay. So the close
Okay.
date is mentioned as 19th.
1 and 2.
Okay.
Hmm.
Today date. Yeah, the stage is closer to close one. Coming down, you can see the value of 100% as lakh dollars. Okay. And now, so means you're getting this money to your account. Again, the main problem here is we did not have any product here. We are simply creating opportunity with our product. But general way we should sell some products here. We should add some products here, and and you there's no need to give the pricing here. It automatically picks the pricing from the product. So that's the reason actually we have given the manually the product name. So generally you can go to the product tab and you can configure all the products what you have in your company. If there are 1,000 products in your company, 1,000 different type of products, 1,000 offer plans, combo packs, all this stuff, just create all the plans here, all the products, all the price books. You can even create price books for different country. What is price books? So generally some AT&T people will offer different pricings in different countries and different for different companies also.
States.
For
Hmm.
students, they offer discounts. For people who don't have SSN, they offer different cost. That type of
Plan.
things,
Different plan.
yeah, they can configure with the things with the different price books. So for each and every generally, if there's no price books, each and every product will have one product code. Sorry, every product will have one product code and one amount. But if you're creating price books, if there are 10 products in your account, if you're creating a new price book for for Indian country, there will be um, 10 price books for US, 10 price books for India. If you want to implement the same thing in others, Malaysia, you'll get one more. Again, automatically all the pricing things will follow up. So generally, your company is headquartered in US. You calculate all the values in dollars, but Indian guys will pay in rupees. So generally, you can decide the pricing of the things, and you can configure in price books. Automatically, when people are paying in rupees, it automatically convert everything into dollars at the end of the day. But when you are talking to the customer, it will show you everything in terms of rupees. But for your reports, all this wise, you can it automatically show you in the both the in the dollars. So yeah, that's so this is generally the I have said you about the marketing life cycle earlier. This is a small thing, but after coming to sales, you see lead, customer, contact, opportunity, and product linkage, and uh, uh, price books, right? Price books in what countries, what is the price? You can show. So if you see Apple, these guys have different product pricing for each and every country. Australian dollar is different. They have different pricing there. Singapore dollar is different. They have different pricing there. That can be configured in the price books under the product. Okay. I want to add product also. These are related product. Again, for under this, you have price books. All these are standard objects. You are generally creating data. You are configuring your things. When AT&T got the product license of Salesforce, first 3 to 4 months, what they will do is they will create products. They'll generally create the flows. In what way the people has to use the system. What is the notifications what the customer should get. What is the email alerts? What email alerts should get. All this type of templates they will build and they will configure the system with Salesforce. Okay. Let's go price books. Okay. I can say these three are related. Product is linked to price box. Price product is linked to opportunity for getting the amount, and this amount will be used in the sales line and the reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards are on the top of every object. There you can run reports on every object and any object what you want to report. Okay, so this is a sales life cycle, and what I said is There are some leads, out of 50% of the leads may not be interested to take your products, but they still be in your system. They'll mark it as unqualified leads. What you will do is you're not going to leave them. You're going to sell them discounted products to them in the second round. Second time also you want to campaign all the leads. So, and again there is a other option called campaign members. Whenever you're running some campaigns, what is your targeted audience to whom you're going to campaign, right? So in the email campaigns, what is the target email addresses you are going to campaign? That's called campaign members. When you're going to event, what is campaign members there? Campaign members is the attendees of that event. So again, the leads which are not converted will be treated as a campaign members, and they will run one more campaign to target them. They will run the email campaign. Hey, I know you guys are not interested. You are not willing to buy the product in the last month. We have separate discounts running on. Do you want to buy the product now? Second time, if they don't want to buy it now, let's stop it. Again, if they want some very very bad sale, then you can campaign it. If they are still not interested, some people may come after some time and they will ask for product, they are converted. But some people, so if finally after some life cycles, they will be completely thrown out of the system, or they will store in the back end, right? All the converted leads will be converted into customer contact. They are as a customers and contacts. So they will be sending, having separate privilege, and they will be talking to them on meetings, all this stuff. But the unconverted leads are stored in the database for a long time. They will campaign repeatedly. After a series of campaigns, they will stop campaigns for them. So that's the sales life cycle. So salespeople mainly are works under opportunity discussion stages. They do meetings here, all this stuff. They negotiate about pricing. Customer want to pay only 40K for a for a 1 lakh product. In that cases, they will talk to them, negotiate. They will negotiate for 75,000. They will finally divide the fund. They will release the code. They can give some discounts also by taking some approvals from your manager. So they can give up to some discounts. So if you want to give extreme discounts, you have to take approvals from your manager. That type of automatic approval rules also can be configured in the system. They are not available by default, but you have to configure with simple button clicks. Okay. So let's go on here now. Yeah. Now I'm going to customize option again. Here, I want to create a field in the account object. So this is the account object. Let's go to the customer. Sorry, we modified to use it as customers now. So come here, click on new. You see some fields here. Can you recommend one field? What you are expecting in this customer object? One field
Mm,
which is not there. Some X field, some um, revenue field is there. Everything is there. Yeah, annual revenue is there. Employees is there. All this stuff is there. So let's do one thing. Their address. Now let's create a field called company code. Okay, go to fields. So these are all the
company.
standard fields. All right, I have not created any custom fields here. These are all standard fields. um I'm clicking on new. Company code is a number, so for suppose, or else a text field. So these are all the
Mm,
field types. I just want to go with the field types now. So no record type selected, no data type. So auto, what is auto number? Generally, if you take any object, some objects they don't have name. They just need auto number. Like invoice. For suppose invoice object, inv hyphen 00001. So it starts from that number and it will go up to an inv 99999 number. So you can put the extreme values here. So it automatically, for the next record, it automatically increases the number to the next value. If my if I'm generating an invoice of inv 1 lakh 9. Second time when I'm creating a new invoice, it will be 1 lakh 10. Okay.
10. Yeah, increments.
Yeah, increments automatically. So that's auto number field. We can use this stuff everything when we are creating objects, uh, custom objects or standard objects. Formula, what is formula field? So generally, if you want to calculate some value, some calculations inside your object. For suppose your salary, employee salary is 10,000 per month. If you want to calculate the commission or tax value which you want to reduce from his salary, you can do with formula fields. For suppose you want to 10%, you want to add 10% tax for him. Tax equal to 10% of your salary. That's a formula field. You can do with simple. There's a editor for formula editor where you can drag and drop and you can pull the records, all this stuff. With button click only, you can get the formula fields ready. You should not. It doesn't need to write any code. And again, if you, after calculating the tax, you can reduce it also. Let's do one thing. Okay, let's do create a tax field here. Clicking on formula, clicking on next. I'm clicking on company tax. Okay, so it's a currency field. Okay, so I want to insert, right. So I just want to click in account annual revenue into 10%. You have to pay as tax into 10, or else 0 10 by 100 is the percentage, so I just want to go with 0.1. Okay, check syntax, you will see the errors. If you have any, if you don't have any errors, then it will take to your next screen. Click on next. So it's asking us to in which fields, in which profile users can access this. I'm giving visibility to all profile users. Clicking on next. This is field level security, the previous page. This is the page layout in what. So I will explain in detail when I come to that place. Clicking on save. Now if you go to the customer, if you refresh here, I don't see a tax now, but I just want to create a new tax. A company called Apple. I put the annual revenue as annual revenue. Yeah. Okay. Click on, so it will be confusing if I give this. So there will be, okay, 25,000. Okay. I have 5 zeros after it. Okay. Now after this, the tax will be, what is the tax? 4 zeros. 25 with 4 zeros is the tax. 10% of this is 25 with 4 zeros. Clicking on save. On the detail screen, I can see the tax field. Come here. See, I can see the tax
Yeah.
field here with two values less than this. Not two values, one value less than this. See, there are 5 zeros here. There are 4 zeros here.
Mm.
Dot 00 is the decimal values what I asked you to. I just asked you for two decimal values. That's the reason I got. This is a formula field, and click on new. And what is roll up summary fields? The roll up summary fields can only be done on the parent objects. Here in Salesforce, right? You can create relationships with master detail relationship and lookup relationships. Um, so these two relationships are useful for maintaining a relationship between objects. So these roll up summary fields are available only to the master relationship thing only, again on the parent object. When two objects are related to each other on master data relationship, again on the parent object you can see this roll up summary field enabled. What is the reason for this is um, because master data relationship is a tightly coupled relationship. That's the reason every child object must have a parent. So when you are creating a child record, this will calculate the minimum value of or maximum value or average value of the child records until show in the parent record.
Okay.
um, the good example for this is um, hmm, yeah, for good example is, so there is a, so auction is the best way, right? So yeah, so there is a, so there's a product, so and the people are auctioning for a product multiple times. So if you want to give the product only to the one person who bid for the highest price, then in this case you can use roll up summary field with maximum value. um uh, who who bid for the who bidded for the maximum value $25. If you want to show that price there, so people generally, there is a product, people generally we generally create the records for each and every auction. You create a child record. Auction one, the price is 5. Option 2, the price is $7. Option, so the one more auction, the price is $15. So if you want to get the maximum value of this, and if you want to show it on the parent record, use the maximum value in the roll summary field, so you can see that. Let's do this thing in the later, like when we developed some objects which are useful for roll summary fields. So this will um so for the account object, why I'm not seeing the master detail relationship field is because this is the parent object for a lot of other objects. So that's the reason. So I don't see a master data relationship here, but I see lookup relationship. I can build relationship to other fields. I will show that MD relationship in other objects. And checkbox, you might be knowing this is simply useful for checking or unchecking, or like for fields like male female options, then you can just check this. Currency field, you can use this for using currency type of like annual revenue, salaries type of fields. You can use this, or cost or price type of fields. Date, for storing the date time is for showing the date and time in what time the record is created. So you can see the date or time also in this second record type. Email field will store the email value. So by clicking here, I can create an email field for account object. Because I am in account object now, I'm creating field for the account object. And geolocation fields to store the customer's location. If you want to show the customer location, what I will do, just click on this, click on next. So I'm only explaining few field types now. The remaining field types, I will create the scenario for that and I will explain you. And uh, customer location. So sorry, customer decimal places is 6, because geolocation will have lot of digits. The decimal places up to 10 or 20 also. Sorry, up to 10, the operation value. Click on next. And now I have visible to all people. So this is the so it's saying to which profile users this field should be visible. I'm marking it as visible to all the profile viewers, to all the profile
Okay.
users and names here. Okay, I'm clicking on next, clicking on. So and again this option should be visible to should be add to which page layouts. I'm clicking on next to, I'm adding to all page layouts. So this will, so you will know a little bit in the next classes why I'm adding this. So now when you're coming here in the customer data, I see geolocation field which is blank now because there's no data which I entered. um, Geolocation field, sorry, customer location. So here it is, customer location, it's blank. If I click on edit,
You can provide.
so I can see latitude and longitude, 87 56.0, 86 point. Click on save. Yeah, and this is how it will store, and this will be useful. See, it will be automatically converts into degrees, all this north and east. And you can show the map of this customer here. You can do with the coding stuff. You can input some map here, and you can show and point some point on the top of the customer location, and we can show that to you. Generally, this customer location is really useful when salespeople want to give their demos, right? Generally, in a company, there will be a lot of customers. When a person is traveling on the road, salesperson, it automatically tells you notification. Hey, there's a nearby customer. You want to demo this some product to him? Please demo it. So it will show you. Note. It will call you. Your phone application will say you that please talk to this customer which is nearby 1.5 miles radius, as there is a pending opportunities on this customer. So
Yeah.
you can, for this type of applications, this location is really useful to show the customer locations. Okay. Coming back to the screen, click on new after the geolocation field here. This is the customer location. uh, After that, number field, you might be knowing, yeah, this is a simple number field. Percentage field, for storing percentage values, all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, we have used this percentage field in the earlier opportunities
Yeah.
object, which is standard. And phone field, phone number for storing phone numbers. Pick list field for drop down list. I want to do this, create this. Pick list field. Mm, Region, so I want to make this account belongs to which region. Generally, big companies divides the company customers into regions called APAC, EMEA, Europe, something like that. APAC is Asia Pacific, EMEA, MR, um, mm, North America. I think North America got different name. EMEA, Europe. I think EMEA is Europe one. I don't remember for US MR. Okay, like APC. Okay, you think like this are the regions. You can give some company will follow different region codes actually. No other company should understand that. So like I have four regions now, so I can sort these values by alphabetically. So I don't want to check this. If I check this, it automatically sorts the values and show in the previous screen. Use default value as the first value. I don't want to do it. Someone has to select manually. So if I select this, APAC will be the default value in your list field. You can add the description and help text also. If the people will confuse a lot some complex type of fields, you just need to put some help text so that the customers will find some what information they want to enter. They'll You can give some simple some hint for them. Okay, help text or hint text is same.
It's good to sort the values alphabetically, right? Like it's good to
Yeah,
select
yeah,
that option.
yeah. Then we can do that. So go back and click on sort alphabetically. Yeah. So now all the A should appear on the top, right? So I'm visible to all users. I've kept starting with the A letter first, after that EMEA, after that again APEC and some other stuff. Okay. So now coming here, if you refresh, there will be a what is that field? After the location, it will add. So region field is there. If I click on this, so it automatically sorted with MR APAC. Uh, so M.
Alphabetical order.
So yeah, P is after M. So MNOP, and again EMEA is at the last. You can select some field here. This is a picklist value. Click on save. The same way, there is an option to select the default value first also, which we have shown just now. And again, there is an option to select multi unsort and sort values also. And what is multi-select pick list? Let's click on next. So you can select multiple pick list values.
More
Give me
than
some.
one.
Yeah. So customer. mm,
State. It's already there.
yeah, customer country. I want to select because some companies will is available in multiple countries, right? So customer
Location.
Yeah, customer locations. So this, like, I'm asking in which location this customer is available. In this, I want to make this as a
This
multi-pick
location.
list values. So I can make the Hyderabad, um, Bangalore, San Francisco, okay, and Chicago. Click on save. Here also I can sort values. Yeah, sorting is okay. Click on next. Visible to all profiles. Click on next and save. Save a new will just bring the new UI back to me. Okay, let's go to the screen now. Refresh. So now you're slowly building the app with simple values. Now I see the customer locations. Where is it?
No, you just unchecked the visible value.
Where I
You just unchecked it.
oh, you have seen it.
The visible option, you unchecked it.
Going back. Oh, yeah, this is the problem. Yeah, it might throw us some error, I think, because I've went back and let's click on save and new. Okay, cool. Let's refresh now and modify. So let's do one thing. So go to this field name. So there's a problem because I have gone back. So because this field is already created, it's not more you're overriding the current changes. So initially it will work, but
You
I've
can
done
edit it.
completely saved. Click on
Third one. No,
okay,
customer
customer locations.
locations.
Click on edit, change field type, next. Okay, next. It's equal to all. Save. So now I see customer locations here. One second. Yeah, here is in the bottom. If I click on double click, so I see this type of option. I can double click to select the multiple values and save. So generally I'm modifying existing record. So only I'm clicking on inline editing. So when I'm clicking on double clicking here, it's asking to put some inline edit. This is called inline editing, right? So instead
Mm-hmm.
of that, so I can even create a new record also. So I don't want to create the new record. That's the reason I'm just modifying existing record. So click on clone. Okay, I don't, the clone option is not available. I can enable this clone option also. Clone option is generally copy the existing record and save as a new record. Okay,
Yeah.
clicking on new, so you see the new values, new list of things here. See, this is the geolocation field. This is the customer industry region. So where's the region fields? Yeah, it's in the bottom. So customer locations. Where is the region field? Region field is here.
Mm-hmm.
Customer name, some
It's
some
there
revenue.
down there. Yeah.
I'm giving some revenue. I'm giving some. I have to give another than 90. Okay. Okay. Click on number of locations. Okay. It's not very okay. This is how you generally. Okay. Now the record is saved with the new values. You can see the multi-select values here. See Bangalore, Chicago, Hyderabad, San Francisco, and location, geolocation fields, all this stuff. The tax values, calculator tax, 0.60. Cool. Okay, let's go to the other field type. Click on new. Same way, text I'm not going to create. Text is a simple letter field. I can put up to 255 characters. Text area is up. Again, it's a text box type of thing up to 255 characters. Generally, small text fields I generally use text value for names, first name, last name. Simple
Okay.
some fields which is around 20, 30, 50. Okay, I can even go up to 50 also. So, and text area long is for 3 to 768 characters, which you can write very big lines there. Text area rich is something like you can insert even images, text files, and also it will store up to 3 to 768 characters, separate lines on separate lines. Text encrypted is for
Text
useful for password. So when you're creating a new option, so I'm not going to. This is a simple options. You can also try out on your own. Text encrypted is a password field value. Let's say account tax number. Okay, account tax ID. I'm thinking this is a 12-digit code. Length also you can give. Um, Flexible length which can satisfy all the stuff. So mask all characters. If I click on mask all characters, all the characters will be like I can mask with star or X. Okay, I want to mask with star. Marks only last 4-digit characters. If I give this option, so it will open like for credit card, it will open last 4-digit characters. Last 4 digit
Okay, and
character
for
clear.
SSN also.
For a credit card number, so it will mention like this. Okay. For national instance number, this is option. So this is some values for few specific set of fields. You can use this. If there is a quick, really strong password, you can go with mask all characters.
Mm.
SSN number. So yeah, the first 5 digits are start, and the last 4 digits are. I can even go with XXS also.
Mhm.
It's like it's your, or I don't want to show also. That option is there. Social instance number. It's 9 characters. This is some standards. They're following some standards. You can, if you want, if you are not following some standard, you can go with the mask all characters, so that you can put any characters. You can put 12 characters with which is say okay. Uh, I want to make this. I want to go with tax ID. Where is it? Instance number. Okay, that's the number. Okay, click on next. Visible to all. Next and save. Yeah. So click on new again. So we have done text field now. Now I want to show. I want to create a URL here, but I don't want to create from here. And now I have shown you multiple options, right, to create the fields. We have followed some 3 to 4 steps.
Mhm.
Instead of clicking on buttons, you can even do this thing with drag and drop also. Let's come here. There is an option here called schema builder under setup. I will show the navigation points. Setup, go to build. This is administer. This is build. You're building an app now. Come to build. Go to schema builder option here. On the schema builder, just go and clear all. Select only account, so that you can see only account object here. You can see all the fields here. See, you can all see all the fields what you have created also. For suppose you created a location field, right? Customer locations, customer location is the geolocation, customer locations is the checklist value. So these are all the fields what you've created. Double click on this, you can see the simple information about that field. And if you want to add a URL, just click on elements. So I am dragging and dropping a URL field here. See, this is the URL field, right? So you see all these type of fields even in your the other window also, right?
Yeah.
Checkbox, email number, percentage, phone number. Yeah, I want to add URL now to the account for showing their website. I'm dragging and dropping URL, customer website, company website. Okay, company website of this customer. See, this is how you give. You click on save. Now this uh, object field name is saved. Generally, in terms of database, account is an object. Backend, the object name is ACCOUNT. All the
Mm.
standard objects won't be having underscore underscore C. But when you are creating a custom objects, there is a underscore underscore C appended next to it. So this is a clear identification to identify. If you want to know all the custom objects, you can identify easily by querying it. So if it is underscore, if you want to create an object called program, By default, at the end of it, it will append underscore underscore C. But the account, all the standard objects like accounts, opportunities, leads, contacts, don't be having any underscore underscore C at the end of their object name. Okay.
Mm.
Let's go to the account object fields. I will show here some. Even it works in the same in case of standard objects, sorry, standard fields and custom fields also, the same thing will work. Here is the standard field name called account source. The field name is account source. There is no space, there is no underscore, all this stuff here. But when coming to here to the custom fields, what I have created today, customer location, I have given a customer location as customer
Mm.
space location.
API name.
So this automatically so first of all, I gave it as customer and I modified to customer location. Leave this. We'll go to company website. Company space website have given as a field label. It automatically gets the API name. API name is the object, means backend object. Sorry, database field name or object name. Okay. So company underscore website underscore underscore C, because even if you try creating a database tables, all this stuff, you should not create spaces right in between the tables. You should not use table names as spaces inside table names. So that's the reason they are using underscore automatically if you're using as a underscore in the label. Same thing with C. Upsell opportunity, upsell, there's no space, underscore underscore C. What other field I have created? Number of locations. No. Yeah, customer locations. Customer underscore locations underscore underscore C is the API value for this pick list field. Okay. It's already 2 hours, I think. So let's close the class for today. So can someone from this group can email me the minutes of meeting for today after end of this class? Uh, Randir, can you email me the minutes of meeting for today? Simple, like with simple steps, what we did in this today's class, so that you can reply to all. Okay.
Okay.
If you remember, I'm not asking complete things. You can just simple keywords. We discussed about leads, contacts, accounts, all that stuff, right? Okay. I just want some. Okay. Yeah, I'm closing the class for today. Thanks, guys.
Okay.